Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I really like the look of this fellow, João Pedro, Peter.
He's gone for goal!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Van Dijk. Saliba. McAllister, not the most accurate pass. Rafinha tries to play it through. Pedri. Oh, that's nice. Chance for a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball. The chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Rice. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Garcia. And here's Pedri.
Well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's McAllister. João Pedro. It's Pedri. Goes for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Gravenberg. Ball is over the line. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Garcia. Oh, that is a tries a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
João Pedro certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Van Dijk. Saliba. And it's Salah. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Garcia. He's in a great position here, and it's made its way to him. He's got a... Can he finish? Yes, it's in! Oh, such noise, and how this matters! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Chelsea have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's...
Oh, smashing header! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance, Peter.
See if the goals in the first half. Çalhanoğlu, Dembele, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Kirkes. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, they'll play the first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave. And they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Chelsea are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're just set. Shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. All the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Çalhanoğlu, Dembele. Now it's Pedro. Now, can they get him away? Rafinha has it in a wide position. Still just a single goal between the sides. Hakim makes the interception. He's going to be disappointed with that. Dembele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's managed to get free. And he's there to clear it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can...
And a chance! He scored! And this is getting better and better. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and off?
Played into space. Tries to get it clear. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Rice, McAllister, Salah. Stood up well to him there. Pedri for Çalhanoğlu. Gravenberch. This is promising. Now it's Wood. He's found some space. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Pedro. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Rice. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's had a shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
been indicated.
And he's shot a goal! And that will be it. Chelsea have done it. The perfect outcome in this most... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game. It might not feel like the stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Now he's got space here. Pass somewhat off top. Now it's Williams. Nickel Williams. Not one to lose out here, not against this. Lethal front threes down the years, but this man Neymar might have been a part of the best of them all.
I would say so. I mean, won the treble in 24, so it's hard to argue against that.
In the first season they played together too.
All three of them had great seasons, but I can't forget against the battle-hardened boys from Madrid.
Neymar got the first one, of course. The pass into him looked lucky, but was apparently intentional.
That's what they all say.
Barella is there to clear. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mbappe. Balde promptly onto that, and that is that. Nicely shaped ball. Forlan is onto this, and the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Thuram! That is decidedly lacking.
Thuram clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, smashing header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but...
Each pass gave him a golden chance then.
He's had it taken off him. 15 minutes till half-time. Pedri. Oh, cracking ball. Decent chance! Instinctive delivery. Tries to get it clear, but that has not gone well. Whatever he had in mind, that was not. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Hangs one in. And they can counter here. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
1 minute added time.
Guardiola. We've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should. But as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Both managers to mull over here. No breakthrough from either side.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Nakata. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception. Nakata. Knocks it into space. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he thumps it clear. It's a good run down the right. He's done ever so well.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Still no goals. Get it back. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cleared without complication. Totti. Neymar. Now then, the ball's come loose. Great position here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He's away! And he can clear it away. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Pedri. That has been slung wide. Now it's Williams.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Shoots! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And this is Nakata. Hakimi with the clearance. Looking to play him in. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's showing good feet. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Triol. And Balde. Thuram. He that one. And that will be the final act. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Out to the right. Well, Lionel Messi's last European conquest came in 2015, and what a campaign that was. First leg of a semi-final, Jim, especially so.
Yep, and the second of his goals, where he sat down, toyed with, and utterly humiliated one of the best defenders around at the time. So, for me, easily one of the most memorable goals in the tournament's history.
Nobody's arguing with that. Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
To Chalhanoglu. Now it's João Pedro. And it's Barella. It's a good spell of possession, this. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
He's found the way through. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
This is the time you need that pace.
João Pedro, and he plays one through. And he thumps it clear. Tries to pass it through. Well, he is slightly undercooked, that one.
Sparta Rotterdam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Scholes. No, that's been intercepted. Nuno Mendes. Garcia. Now it's João Pedro. No, it's not getting there. And he's quick to get it clear again. Garcia! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. Big header! He's a sharp little ball here. Sparta Rotterdam are looking to go forward now. And he's straight offside. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run, and he cuts out the supply. Over to the left. Knocks it into space. Now it's João Pedro. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. He's tried one! Oh my word, that is quite something! A finish of true class! The breakthrough strike! He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
There will be 1 minute
Chelsea
added time.
have broken... And the shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Some first-half thoughts?
And now,
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Chelsea head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Neymar. Coming on the
That
field
gets things going for the second half.
Number 22, Frank
A solitary
Lampard.
goal. That has been the crucial difference. Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's well spotted. Great vision. Shot could be on. Now, who's going to be first to this? Cafu. Koundé gets it away. And he can clear it away. And he's heaved it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Barella makes the interception. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Just about up to the hour now. Nicely weighted ball. That's going to go a long way. And they're back on the ball again. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here. Goes for a shot. He has done it. And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
This looks promising. Threads one in. Good read, needed to be. Costa Curta. Lampard. And it's Lampard. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been caught. And the finish!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Batistuta. Scholes. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Chelsea can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Pedro Neto! Just cruising! They are cruising!
The goal scorer
And they
after
are
89
cruising away!
minutes is number
Calm,
13,
composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You tried to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Number 19,
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Coming on the field,
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Junior.
Vinicius Junior, chance for a shot! It's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Wonderfully. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Now it's João Pedro. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now then, this man is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best. And Rafinha! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Now it's Barella. Barella! There it is! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Garcia! That is decidedly lacking.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And it's Pedri. Cruyff. Tries to pass it through. Chelsea are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Scholes.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And the counter is on. Scholes. Rafinha. He can run onto that. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Can he get on the end of this? Nuno Mendes knocks it into space. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
João Pedro. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he is going into that little black book. Cole was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And it's been played through. Can he finish? Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting. Welcome. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Chelsea sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And that could set him on his way. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cruyff.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Barella. Garcia. Now it's João Pedro. And he cuts out the supply. Timber. Barella. This looks promising. Great vision. That is good alertness. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Chelsea in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Scholes. He's in a good position here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ronaldinho gets into some space. Ronaldinho's delivery. Cleared away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Garcia looking to add to his goal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's João Pedro. Rafinha. Oh, he's bustling through here. Good read, needed to be. Timber. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. 75 minutes played. Shot could be on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ronaldinho.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Scholes. He's away, and the shot! Oh, taken with style. Back within one. They have them in their sights again.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Added time.
Terrific header! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
And a quick
Barella
announcement for the
claiming the
benefit
man of the
anybody
match
who's
award,
found themselves
and
a
there
little
is
lost
very
today.
little room for
Please
argument. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Played back in. That has been slung wide. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago. His career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah, and when you think...
He's had a shot! And the ball's come, he's going for goal! He's hit.
I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Pedro Neto. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Might be danger here. And he's there to clear it. And smartly reclaimed. Makalele. Chelsea still without a single shot on target. Szoboszlai. Now it's Hazard. It's a promising position. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It'll be a throw-in. Palmer. And it's Ruiz. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Tries to get it clear.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's...
Palmer! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Hazard. 30 minutes gone. Palmer. Foden. No, that was never going to make it. Dembele. Palmer. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Bale. Now it's Hazard. For Palmer. Now it's João Pedro. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Hazard. And he's cut it out. Hakimi. Aimed beyond the defence. Hazard. That's an excellent interception. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Pedro Neto. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nicely weighted ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Here we go again then. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And he's managed to get free. Timber did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Fadio.
Fabian Ruiz. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That has been cut short. Caught offside that time.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Vardiol gets rid without sophistication. Look at the space here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mbappe, he has found the way through. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Borussia Dortmund have it back and can go again. Passing nice and neat.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Decent chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And one more try! It's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Pedro Neto. Toma! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Crosses it in. That's going to go a long way.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And that was very necessary. Tries to play it through. Shot could be on. Can he finish? He's got a goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And the referee brings it to a close. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Thuram. Now, can he find a finish? Koundé gets it clear. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Pedri. Pedri finds himself offside. And he gets rid in a hurry. Knocks it into space. Now it's João Pedro. And a chance! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And it's Beckham. Looking for a runner. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Quarter of an hour played. So we're still where we started right now. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's played forward. Oh, it's Dembele. And the through ball. And he shoots! Goal! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And he's managed to get free. He gets big. Oh, it's come loose. Stojkovic. Paris Saint-Germain applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Thuram! Oh, what has happened here? And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Forlan. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri.
2 added minutes
Looking for the
has been
run.
indicated.
He's beaten the last. Tries a shot! And now they can clear their lines. And the first half is done. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Chelsea are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations. Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 9, Diego Forlan.
Chelsea get
Coming
the
on
second half
field
started.
is number 15, David Villa.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pedri. Garcia. And it's been played through. He's away. Great chance! Really well taken goal. And they've got their lead back. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 19.
So here comes the
Van
substitution.
Dijk. Coming
Well,
on
this
to
is what we've been
replace him
waiting
is
for.
Number 3.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Thuram. Beckham. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Villa. Tries to play it through. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter. Well, it would. He's had a shot! And he's straight offside. Dixon. David Villa. Quality ball. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Stojkovic. Davids. And here's Messi. Oh, what Thuram! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Pass is just off target. Koundé gets good distance on it. And here's Thuram. Beckham. Oh, just can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the comeback is complete. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And the shot! He has done it! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
He's having a shot! Relentless, just relentless. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like...
Pedro Neto! And that is wildly off target.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Varela picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. Now it's Villa. Oh, some tackle that. whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's a little off target. And that will be the final act. Chelsea did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed. Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Now it's João Pedro, and that has been slung wide. And it's Sarr. Over to the left. Now it's Johnson. Aimed beyond the defence. Johnson looking to run onto it. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
That's really well manoeuvred. Good ball, good take. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's João Pedro on the through ball, and he's onside. Big chance! So it is still 0-0. Played out to the left flank. Calhanoglu. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy Ferran Torres is another talented Spanish wide player, although he's done well when he's played centrally when required. I mean, very capable in possession, we all know that, but he has this real drive about him, something that makes him...
Garcia! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Palhinha. Very nearly half an hour gone here. He's had it taken off him. Nice looking ball. That's been cut out, well played. Vicario with the clearance. Spread out to the left. Looking for the run. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. And he shoots! And he's found the net! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal. They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Now it's Pedro. Floated through. Big chance! One-on chance! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Sarr.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bentancur. Martinez claims it, and the danger passes. And it's half-time here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Chelsea go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Richarlison. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Johnson! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pedro Porro goes short. Kudus, oh, smashing header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Richarlison certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Palhinha. And it's Kudus. Pedri being hunted in packs.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised.
Richarlison! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rafinha was steaming forward. Rafinha! And that was very necessary. Now it's Johnson. Bentancur. Sarr, who's looking wide. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's good running with the ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Richarlison.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pedri! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Chelsea have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Great work on the overlap. He has found the way through. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Koundé, that's a good ball out wide. Now it's João Pedro. Just about within shooting range. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Tell. And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
And that should get the job done. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Chelsea are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build has a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Terrific header! No, not the best of headers.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, the versatility of Nico.
He's gone for goal! Just off target.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Chelsea finding their passes. João Pedro. Oh, what has happened here? And again! Goal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Nico Williams. And the two sides separated by the games. Garcia! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that.
Big chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Williams! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Pedro Neto. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Pedro Neto really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice physical challenge. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Opts for safety. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Pedri! Pedri looking understandably energised after his goal. And again! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Chelsea find a position. And we've reached half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Chelsea have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. So would you... Garcia! It's in! Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
51 minutes is number 13.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Chelsea are at the peak of and the finish! And that's why.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Pedri. Great vision. On that face-to-face, decent chance! He scores! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Pedro Neto. Great skill, that's nice. Pedro Neto stood his ground strongly. Irankunda. Sissoko. Now Irankunda. Garcia being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Looking to play him in.
Irankunda really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again...
Oh, what a mistake! He's through and all alone! Barella! It's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Number 9, number 66.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
20.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking for options for movement. Gets into some space. Fired deep towards the back post. João Pedro.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Let's make sure that's not getting through. That's been cut out, well played. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's made its way to... And the shot! And that may well be that. That is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavour... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game. Garcia! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Real chance! Goal! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? So much. And a chance! Really well taken goal. And that takes him up to double figures. The first significant goal-scoring landmark. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Decent chance! And he's there to clear it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nice bit of trickery. Hakimi with the clearance.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's going for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Shapes to shoot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
João Pedro, there's the shot! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Chelsea heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Pedro Neto. Smoothly does it, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gus, shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
There will be one.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's half-time here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Birthday.
Chelsea sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the second half gets underway. No changes at the interval from either side. He's found a way through. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Dembele is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
No outsmarting him this time. Pedri looking for the run. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Over to the left. Oh, good take in a good area. Pedri. Dembele. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Tomiyasu clears it away. Played out towards the right wing. Threads one in. Might be dangerous. He's had a shot! Pedro Neto. Dembele. And that interception was most necessary. Barella. Taken back almost at once. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! And that's another chance! It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Preston get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that was vital. That's good play. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, well played.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Barella. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Flings in across. He's dealt with that really well. So that's it. It is all over. Chelsea can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Sarr. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the shot! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
For me, Peter, Mark Gahey is one of the most technically accomplished centre-backs around. He's also got great recovery speed and athleticism, and a really intelligent reading of the game. There's no doubt in my mind that he's among the very best in the current crop of English defenders. He has been excellent.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Now it's Williams. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Hughes. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Knocks it into space. Hoisted in. Koundé gets it away. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's gone for goal. Goes for a shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. And he's there to belt it away. Ball is over the line. Wharton.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Hughes concedes a free kick for that. Played back in. Look at the space here. Shoots! He scored! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
After 38 minutes is
Chelsea
Number
have
21.
penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Sarr, aimed in towards the centre. Guardiola attempts a clearance. He's had a shot! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Crystal Palace grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Fabian Ruiz. Now Nico Williams. Nico Williams. Oh, this is a very finish! It's in! And they're back in front! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
53 minutes is...
Take the lead. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That's a decent clearance. Rafi. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. And it's fallible then, but that won't be they'll see of him. Needed. He needed it.
Well, I thought they got there. The odds were stacked against them. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Whether they can sustain it.
Well, the idea was a good one.
And he knows it.
Cross. Hakimi is there, and he can get that clear. Big chance! Well, that's a race for the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
But it is clear to see, not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intense run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Threads one in. Now it's João Pedro, and he's got the beating of his man. Chance! He's scored! 2 ahead! Game over, surely. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and
Number...
Into a position of real strength.
well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They play. Looks like they've just about done it.
On the field, number 10, Eze. 49, number
Chalhanoglu.
28.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
3 minutes at a time.
Chalhanoglu, that's a little off target. Now it's Mateta. Mitchell.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's that, the end. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. it.